Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 1. Let's get a new game started. This is one of my favorite games of all time. So I thought, hey, it's July 2020. It's the middle of a pandemic. Let's do something really fun on the channel. Something that I just enjoy, even if it is a little bit frustrating at times, which all turn-based games seem to be. Commander difficulty. I know Legendary is what everybody who's awesome at the game plays on. I'm just not that good. But I have fun with this game, and that's what I want to do. Once you've beaten the game, War of the Chosen, you can use one of the allies to start with. The Templar ally is actually my favorite one to play with in the game, especially late in the game. But early in the game, the Reaper is incredibly valuable. So we're going to do that. We're going to play with Iron Man so that deaths matter.
It's time the aliens and the rest of the Advent administration learn that we can hit them where it hurts. So we're moving into the city center to strike a high-profile target. Deploy and approach the designated position. Neutralize any hostile contacts and secure the site. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position. Entering squad concealment.
Alright, so let's get started with this. I'm going to skip a lot of cutscenes in this playthrough. If you've never played the game at all and you find out that you like it, you should definitely purchase it, and then you can enjoy all the story and the cutscenes. We'll show some of them, but not all of them, especially at the beginning here. Our Reaper.
In the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
That last part that Volk says is not true. Your own snipers will be better than anything. You can't make a Reaper a really awesome sniper. You can only make them kind of mediocre, but
I am at your service.
they have so many other uses that are really great. Okay, this is a really bad layout to get over to this spot over here. Oh. Okay, well, we'll do our best. Yeah, even dropping down in there is going to be not good. Can I get up here and see? The Reaper has a much smaller cone of detection, which is really helpful to you, the player. And there we go. Oh, jeez. What do we have here?
They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes
2 civilians. Okay. We're going to move everybody over.
Good to go.
So I'm playing with 2 mods and only 2 mods because I don't like to mod games very much. But there are 2 mods for this game that are very, very useful. And one of them is called Gotcha Again, which gives you line of sight indicators and icons to let you know that where you're about to step is going to be hazardous to your health. I need her to find the other, or him. It's a him. Yegor. I need him to find the other pod. In commander mode, or whatever it was, below legendary, the first 2 missions always have 6 enemies in them. 7 if you get the second mission with the kill the general thing. So I'm going to move the Reaper over here. Found the objective.
Menace 1-5. You're near the target position.
Odds are the other group is back here. That's usually where they're hanging out. You play this game enough, you kind of get used to it. It's one of the things that always amazes me about the XCOM players who play on Legendary. They're all very, very good, and what makes them so good is that they know
10-4.
every map, where enemies hang out, exactly how many enemies are on every mission, even without really useful information that the game gives you later. They're just so knowledgeable, and my brain just doesn't fit information into its head like that. It just doesn't do it. So I also tend to play this game a little bit more aggressively than you probably should, which is why I get my butt kicked on Legendary. Okay, so he's got a claymore that does 5 damage. which would easily wipe all these guys out and these civilians. I don't want to do that. I want to save it for the other pod, because the other pod has an officer that has a lot of hit points. Here's the problem, is these guys can't throw a grenade that far. And if they could, they can still only get one of these guys. And the only other option is to run around and try to come up from below, basically in one of these move and shoot things, which is not ideal. What we'd really like to do is toss a grenade, kill one of them, wound the other two, and have Overwatch shots take people out. But it's just not going to happen. This is a really bad situation for us. I'm wondering if I can move my Reaper around closer to the objective, if it'll cause these guys to move. Because sometimes that's what seems to happen. I'm just concerned. I'd also like him to find... The problem is, if you move him over here, they have enough pathing. If they walk this distance, they can see him. And then his cover's broken, and then all hell breaks loose and all your people die. So... I would very much like to do something else. If I go down here... Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have this person spend a couple of turns here just trying to...
Roger, I've got my eyes on scanning.
Trying to find the other pod as well. And maybe get these guys to move. Okay, so if I go over here...
My life is in your hands.
All he sees is those three guys. So if he moves up to here... Do you see anybody else? Still just those three guys. Where is that other pod?
Got it covered. Roger.
Probably shouldn't be overwatching with these guys. The last thing we really need them to do is shoot. The civilians are in the way, which is... It doesn't do anything to hurt us, but it's just kind of annoying. What about over here?
I am on the move.
There we go.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter...
Well, now I know where they are, so that's good. I'm going to move him over here.
I'm trusting you.
Okay, I'm just going to end my turn and see if anybody moves. These guys aren't going to move. So, what I am then going to do is... Which guy? That guy. Can you get down here? Yes.
Moving to position.
He's going to move around to those stairs where he can throw a grenade from below. Try to kill those guys. I don't want him getting seen if he has to shoot. So it's really dangerous for him to be where he's at right now. If I move him I'm worried about which way these guys are going to wander. I think they're going to wander away when things start to move around, but if they wander over here and shoot this guy, I'm going to punch myself in the face. So I think I'm just going to go over here. Okay, so everybody's here. Let's just end our turn. Getting people into position. Half the battle. Right, you are there. I want you... Can you throw a grenade from there? Yes, and you can hit two guys and a tree. Two guys and a tree. You can't get the third one because it's only a 3x3 grid. But you get two of them. Okay. Oh, returning. And you are there. Okay, I'm gonna end my turn. Let's see if they move. Yep, they move. Oh, son of a buck. They're gonna come right for my guys. Oh, fortunately, this is awesome. Okay, so my guys are gonna get seen no matter what next turn because here. But these guys just, these bozos just got themselves close enough to all be hit by a grenade. So this guy will be able to throw the grenade from somewhere. I don't want to I want him to move behind here and take some cover before he throws that grenade. So to make sure that that works, I'm going to move him first.
On my way.
He's got full cover here. And then he's going to be able to toss this grenade and hit all of them. Good. These two guys then are going to go into Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize. On Overwatch.
Try to shoot the survivors of this event. Alright, let's go.
This is for you.
One of them died. That's awesome. Take those other two guys out.
We're spotted.
Don't miss. Thank you. Now we got one guy left, so if he doesn't get killed, hopefully the Reaper can kill him. Okay, good job.
Target down.
Alright. Great. In that case, now I want the Reaper out.
As you order, Commander.
Uh-oh. What's that thing? Who saw you? Who saw you? The civilians saw you? Oh, man. Okay. In that case, get out of here.
Service.
Dang it. That sucked. I hate the civilians. I thought they were out of the way. That causes usually the other group to move. Okay, he can go back in the shadow. He only gets one use of that per turn, per game.
I go where you
Yeah,
tell
I made
me.
a big mistake there. I shouldn't have moved him so close to those civilians. Okay, what do we see? Those guys are over there. Okay, great. Now with this mod, the sightlines thing, it'll tell you right there. You can see if he moved up to there, those guys would see him. That's what the yellow flag is for. I don't want him to walk through there and get burned.
Okay.
So these guys are going to go up here. I'd like them to just reload. He threw his grenade. So he's done doing anything super helpful. Yeah, he's going to get seen anywhere around there. I think I just want to put him right there.
Got it.
Okay, what are you guys going to do? You need to reload.
I'm ready.
If I can get the Reaper close enough, then what'll happen is we can use his Claymore to kill those two guys too. It's always nice if you can get the Claymore close enough to
Fire's
kill.
getting close here.
Yeah.
Starting to get cooked.
Oh shit. Oops, sorry, cursing. Okay, so he can't move to there. Can't move to even right there. He can move to there. I need you guys to... Yeah, don't go through the fire. Instead, I'm going to have you hop down there. In fact, let's see, get you by that ladder. Or that one.
Heading to that location.
Alright. It's on you. You've got to be the one. Can you get close enough to do the job here? Because this screen is not... How far can you throw that Claymore? Ooh, pretty far. Let's move you up to there. You can throw the Claymore there. You could kill both of those. I need to find the other guy though. Okay, you can move up to there and not get seen. So let's do
Closing
that.
on target position now.
Alright, and you're just gonna stay there. Let's end our turn. They're gonna move. They're gonna run. But that's why we didn't move him up. We don't want him to see. So you can't get seen. You can't get seen. What about you? that's half cover. You're really far away from everybody else is the problem. So, and there's what? There's a person here that's gonna like see you soon. I'm gonna do this.
Moving as ordered.
Okay.
Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it.
I want you to get some better cover. Because if they move over here, they're gonna flank you from this side, and that's gonna suck. Just want you to do something like, jeez, I don't know. It's not good. It's the only bad thing about moving him now is that he can't see them, and so my sightlines can't tell me where I can safely move this guy to. I'm just gonna have him overwatch. Let's see where these bozos move again. That civilian there is killing me. Okay.
Moving out.
You can see two of them. They're right there. Alright, get up there where you can see all three of them. So you would get seen there. You wouldn't get seen there, there. Or you'll get seen there. Okay. In that case, so you would obviously, you can get there for free. You can get there without getting seen. Oh, I like that. Get up there.
Orders confirmed.
Then you're protected in two directions. Okay. I gotta get my Reaper close enough to throw that Claymore. Thinking about what to do with this third guy. I'd love to come over here and flank from this other direction. These civilians are going to make this problematic. Because you can get him up here on these stairs, and he's hidden from view. Let's do that.
Go, go, go! Overwatch! Affirmative, covering now.
Let's find out what they're going to do. Are they going to move? He can't get anywhere up there to see. He's going to have to be a move and shoot flanking guy. How far can you throw that from there? To there, to there. That's really close. The problem is, I don't like I think they're going to see me. I think they're going to walk a tad bit closer to me.
As you order, Commander.
Because that won't quite do it. It's not enough. Dang it, these civilians right here are a pain in the butt. That's great cover right there, and they're just ergen flurgen. Otherwise, you're going to have to move there. And that's not covered. They'll flank you from there. They will flank you and eat you. So, what's my best option here? And there's no way he can throw a grenade anywhere to help. Okay, we're gonna...
Moving to Overwatch. Come get some. Come get some.
We moved him half. We moved him 3 tiles. We're gonna see what happens. When we move him again, another 2 tiles. 3 tiles. I don't like the idea of being there. They're going to flank me once I throw that Claymore. But I can get him from the other end. Go across way over there.
Okay. My life is in your hands.
Alright. We can be over here in this direction. Which would be way better. I think. Let's do this.
I will reposition.
Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now. On it.
Are they gonna move? No, they're still not gonna move. Okay. Wow, they're not gonna move. Well, this gives me a chance to do this. This is what I want. Yeah, if I go right here. Because they're going to move as soon as they see one of my guys. Now, what's the Claymore do? It can only get... Yeah, I definitely want to kill both of those guys. I'd love to do more damage to the officer. But that's not... That's not going to go well. Okay, let's do...
Scanning. Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
Let's see if they move because I'm so close. Nope, they're not triggered. Okay. Can you move anywhere and not get seen shooting? You can't get to that cover because you got to go all the way across there. Hold on.
Heading out.
Let's take an extra turn here and figure this out. Can you move to there? Nope. Oh, you can move to... Nope. Okay, so you're not gonna... Okay.
Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered. On Overwatch.
Well, what do we want to do? I want to end this turn. These guys still aren't going to move. They're done moving. He's going to have to come up and clean up somebody. That's what's going to have to happen. So I'm going to send this guy in Overwatch. I'm going to send this guy in Overwatch. And I'm going to have this person kill them. I don't have anywhere with really good cover, do I? What is this? This thing, it's half because that bush is in the way? Oh, brother. You couldn't give me any good cover, could you guys? I'm so close to these guys. I don't like being that close. How far can I throw this? I could throw it that far. So if I move back to... See, there's full cover back here. It's way back there, though. And there's nowhere else that has full cover except for right there. Oh, yeah, there's full cover there, isn't there? Okay, we're going there.
They'll be swift.
Okay. End the turn here. We got full cover, and we're going to throw that Claymore. We're going to kill the two guys.
Come get some. Got it covered.
Yeah, you do. Okay, we're going to toss this. You can't get... Oh, darn it. They're just not close enough. So, we're going to do this. Throw the Claymore, and now we're going to shoot at it. From the shadows. He's going to be like, hey, took out my guys. And we missed him, which makes sense, because my guys stink this early. Alright. So now, he's got full cover in that direction. So the best I can do is full cover here.
Roger that.
And I can see him, but what's my to hit? It's 27%. So now I'll be able to blow his cover up. I'm going to put that guy in the Overwatch because he is going to try to run, isn't he? And amazingly, hit him for 4. Wow. Oh, and so here comes my other guy who never fired his Overwatch, and he's dead.
Enemy destroyed.
Hey.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Well, super. That was
-1-5,
a small miracle.
rendezvous at the extraction point.
Neither one of those Overwatch shots probably should have hit,
Status
so
confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
I'm happy about that. All right.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear.
The speaker is a punk.
Squad made it back whole, and the aliens paid the price. Great work, Commander.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Gotta have your specialists. Let's see, next guy. So we got 3 of these guys.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets
Okay.
with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Yes, they are. Snipers. I love snipers late in the game. They're so good.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
What we didn't get was a ranger, which is my favorite class and the one I need a lot of, but that's okay. Alright, so everybody got a little experience.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Standard XCOM turn-based stuff. Give me more researchers. I can do more. I'll go for modular weapons first.
We find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately.
Then there's Shen. Engineering.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Rover's so cute. Alright, so we need to build some stuff.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander. But we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction.
First thing you want to build is the Guerrilla
We'll start work on that
Tactics
facility right
School.
away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up
Do I
and
have an
running.
engineer? I don't have an engineer yet. Okay. So we got that. Now I'm going to show you the second mod that I really like to
We found a
have.
few more recruits who can handle a wrench. I could use the help.
And this mod is called Detailed Soldier Lists. And the reason for this is because of these colors right here. Every soldier in XCOM has what's called combat intelligence. The more combat intelligence they have, the more XP they earn on missions that can be used to unlock skills. Before I found this mod, as you probably are familiar from watching my channel with the way I do things like in Stellaris and Galactic Civilizations, and any other number of games where I'll change the name to create modifiers. That's what I was doing. I was using names. I was putting things in brackets next to their names. I was editing their names so that I could know, oh, how much combat intelligence they have. But with this, it's very easy with this mod. Now I can just see based on color. Greens are standard combat intelligence for me. This isn't the colors that the mod come with. This mod, you can actually edit the INI file and make the colors be whatever you want to be. So I prefer green, standard, grunt. Red is the first level above that. They're above average combat intelligence. Blue is gifted. Purple is genius, and black is savant. We ended up with no purples. So what? And the other thing I like to do is go in here and change their clothing color to match what their combat intelligence is, so it's easy for me to see. She's got high combat intelligence. Let's see. So this is always something that takes a little bit of time at the beginning of the game for me to do, is get all this set up. And I don't, let's see, her head. Only Reapers get to wear that hood. that's the rule. So only Reapers can wear those hoods. So I got Rookie, Grenadier. I got this Rookie. Let's see what, she's a red. And so you can improve their individual combat intelligence as time goes by with special missions and stuff like that. So a red can become a blue can become a purple, etc. You can work a red or even a green soldier if you wanted to. You can work them all the way up to savant if you get enough missions to unlock that stuff. I usually try to find a couple of purples to work into black. And then, of course, you're hoping you can keep them alive and they don't die on you. Oh, he was a red. I did him wrong. I want him to be a blue, I guess. But I like to get all my soldiers worked up, because I like my final team. My goal always with this is to get to the end of the game and to have a whole team of purples going on the final mission, which usually isn't hard to do. And they'll all have maxed out abilities. Maximilian, he's a little twitchy. I usually also like to take some time and go in here and change all of their behaviors and make them kind of normal. These twitchy guys bug me. but they're cool. Character info, you can change him from twitchy to like normal. Or you know what, this guy, he looks like he'd be the laid back type. He's like, dude, give me a cohiba and a bourbon. I'm ready to go. So that's what we got. Alright. Now, go out into the big bad wide world.
Good to see you on your feet again.
Central.
Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Bradford has changed quite a bit from the very first XCOM game, so much so that...
Seems like we actually managed to impress the Reapers. Their operative has just provided us the coordinates to their HQ. Now that we're in the area, it may be worth spending some time here. Not to mention meeting their leader, Volk.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying. My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression, and through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters.
I like Volk.
We move in the shadows.
He's voiced by Jonathan Frakes of Star Trek The Next Generation fame.
Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Avenger plotting new course.
So yeah, Bradford was changed so much between the first and the second game that I actually thought it wasn't the same character.
The Avenger's remote scanning capabilities
Central.
will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. got a lot of ground to cover.
I mean, I actually assumed it was like Bradford's son, maybe. I didn't know it was him. It took me. He's just so different. He's also voiced by a different voice actor, but they just made him look so different. It was like, I'm surprised they didn't just give him a different name and not call him Bradford. I really miss the first guy. The second guy does great. It's just, it feels to me like it's just a different character. It doesn't feel like Bradford. If they would have voiced him with the same guy and made his face look more like the guy from XCOM 1, I could have bought it easier. I think he just should have been a whole new character all his own, because he's awesome. He's great. Alright, magnetic weapons, 28 days. Hybrid materials, we'll do that.
That is an important task, Commander. Maybe we should start training someone else.
Strategic resource located.
Alright, 52 supplies. Now you get another thing. Oh, investigate. We're going to get a scientist. That'll help. And then the second mission will pop up, and this is always the one that gives me the most trouble. This is the one where I feel like if I can get through it without dying, then I'm going to be okay.
I'm sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Nanoscale vest, plated armor. Okay, so magnetic weapons are going to be inspired, which is actually really cool. 25 days instead of 28. You know, that's not a big deal, but...
However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group. I will send word as soon as we have
Okay,
something.
so here we go.
Commander, as the resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region.
So,
Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
this is nice because the mission I usually get here is the kill the general mission, and I hate it, and I'm terrible at it. This is hack the hidden resistance computer, so easy means that it's going to have 6 enemies on the map,
Setting course for East Asia.
and probably in 3 groups of 2. So we definitely want to take this person with us. He has standard combat intelligence, so I'm going to change his... I'm going to change him to green. This guy, the sniper, we're underground, and the sniper's not going to be terribly useful here, so I'm going to remove him. I'm going to take somebody else. I would prefer to use this rookie here as a ranger. So the guerrilla tactics school, 5 days, you can train that person into a ranger. So I'm just going to take one of these rookies here and hope that they turn into a ranger as well. I got him, her, this person. This is going to be great. This is what we'll do on the next episode. We'll do this mission. So mission number 2. So folks, thanks for watching. As always, if you guys dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're excited about the series, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, and my Patreon is listed in the description below. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.